Hey everyone, it's TRVS here, and I'm back again with another commentary. This time I would like to discuss how microtransactions in particular are egregious and they're really tainting the gaming industry right now currently and have been for a few years. But yeah, today we have some gameplay on Raid, 6v6 Domination with the AK-47, pretty good gameplay. This was taken a few months ago during, I think, Season 1 or 2. And with my PS4 Pro before I upgraded to the PS5. But without further ado, let's get into the topic today. So, an example of a microtransaction system I can pinpoint off of familiarity and research is Overwatch's loot box system. And this was very egregious and predatory at the time and controversial, and even caused legislation recently around different countries to pass laws that prohibit this type of behavior by these game developers and these companies trying to make money from their consumers this way, because it's like a slot machine. You're not guaranteed a product and it's essentially gambling. But anyways, Call of Duty implemented this in Advanced Warfare almost a decade ago, and it had these loot boxes had game-changing weapons that changed the meta and shifted the meta mid-year, and were only accessible if you happen to get lucky and get one of these weapons from the loot box, which is ridiculous, and I'm glad that system's gone away. But yeah, I mean, we were faced with the same problem with Black Ops 3. Their gobblegum system in zombies was horrible because it was just based around luck. If you wanted to get a certain gobblegum, you'd have to spin it and whatnot. And the loot box system was the same with the weapons too. Only certain DLC weapons were available through the loot boxes in that game, and that's pretty much rolling the dice. But I just wanted to talk about how this happened, and I also think bundles in Cold War are, outrageously overpriced. $20, which is basically a third of the game price for one bundle. Sometimes it's 2,400 COD points, which equates to 25 US dollars, which is absolutely astonishing that people pay money for, bundles of that price. It's just ridiculous, and I see no sign of it getting better, unfortunately. And I think the Battle Pass system has facilitated the introduction of bundles into these games. But yeah, Activision already, they already told everybody that there will be a new Call of Duty title, this coming year for Q4. Big surprise there. But yeah, I just wanted to discuss the matchmaking, the loot box system, and see the microtransactions and how egregious and detrimental they are to the gaming industry as a whole. It really causes these developers to stifle their development process to focus on the artistic creation of these bundles, which really prohibits them from making a stellar and ready product at launch. You can even attribute this to shareholders and whatnot, and people who invest in stocks. But I understand it from their point of view. But as a consumer and a player myself, it's not a good system to want to suck as much money out of your player as possible just because you're looking for a financial gain. Like, I remember back when I was younger, you had Crash Bandicoot and Spyro as games, which were magnificent when they first launched, and they didn't have any microtransactions. I know times are different now, but the games felt complete. And nowadays, with Cold War, when it came out, it didn't feel complete, but 6 months later, it's complete. So there's no incentive for these developers to release a fully fleshed out positive game, if or a polished game, if microtransactions are driving most of the sales, and that's the case right now, unfortunately. But I just wanted to touch on this topic and give a viewpoint of what I think about microtransactions in the gaming industry, and that's all. And I'll leave you guys with the rest of the gameplay and the video, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Spy plane above, sensors are capturing your objective. Spy plane mission time clock 50%.
We're pulling ahead. Losing Bravo.
Timeline expired. Spy plane exiting the AO.
Friends in sight. Momentum.
Tackle. Conduct spy-plane oversight.
Enemy sentry turret detected in your AO. Hostile spy plane established overhead. Halftime. Switching rally points. Capture the objective.
Spy plane in position. Deploying ECM.
Securing Alpha. Enemy took C. A secure. We're taking control.
Counter spy plane MTO 50% check.
Securing B.
Authorizing counter spy-plane mission.
Mission timeline expired. Counter spy plane
Sidra,
MTO.
napalm strike inbound. B locked down. Losing Bravo.
Enemies destroyed your field, Mike.
Enemy took Bravo. Securing Charlie. Taking B. Losing Alpha. Bravo locked down. We lost Alpha.
Spy-plane standing by.
Spy plane established overhead. Transmitting enemy location.
Charlie locked down. Losing B.
Spy plane mission timeline halfway set.
Body armor available.
Counter spy plane above. Music on. Spy plane is low on fuel. Returning to base.
Taking up.
Counter spy plane power 50%.
Securing A. Losing Bravo. Hostile spy plane established overhead. Hostile spy plane established overhead. We lost B. Securing Bravo. B locked down. Hostile counter spy plane established above. It's as good as ours. Keep it tight and by the numbers. We lost B. Taking Bravo. Hostile spy plane established overhead.